Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to
Mama House.
Today we have a more fun and light topic. We grew up together, of course. We're sisters, so we have a lot of memories, funny ones especially, to share with you. They're hilarious, and you're not going to get enough of this. And yeah, I mean, if I wasn't our friend, I'd be very interested and tuned in. I like hearing her stories like it's the first time.
Oh my gosh, yeah, same.
We want to bless your day by sharing with you our funny stories. So, going back to elementary years, I remember being in like the first or second grade. So you were in fifth grade around that time.
Yeah.
But she's like 3 years, 8 months older than me.
Oh my
And
gosh.
so I would come home from school.
I'd be like, what happened?
I tell her all the tea. So I'd be like, girl, today La Cuyano did this and blah, blah, blah.
She did what?
Yeah, and so she got with Travion, my ex.
Y'all just broke up.
Actually, Travion left me for her, I think. And you'd be like, oh, really?
I thought y'all
yeah.
was friends.
La Cuyano and we was friends. I liked her. Girl code was so strong. Well, not for her, because she wasn't for him,
You always been a girl's girl?
yeah, but then I was like, okay, I wasn't even bothered. I was like, all right, cool. I actually supported their relationship. Because
I remember that.
La Cuyano and I were so close. I remember she was so cute and little. And of course, we were like first, second grade, but like we were actually close. She was so cute.
She was in first grade?
We were in first or second. I think this time was second grade because you were in fifth grade. I remember you being in fifth grade when I told you this stuff. Yeah, there was tea, and she would be like, really? And then what else? Yeah, it was so funny. I remember Travion often wore like a white beater and some shorts, and La Cuyano always wore her hair in like pigtails, and then it'd be like twisted. It was so cute. Yeah, I want to reconnect with her. If y'all know La Cuyano, that's such a unique name. I wonder if she remembers me, but La Cuyana, I remember you if you're watching. Hey. Yeah, it was really fun. I loved elementary school.
You come back with tea, like new tea every day. Tea was piping
Every
hot.
day.
I'd be like, I swear I was on the bed like, man,
I know.
What
It
happened
was like
now?
I was your entertainment.
Girl, I was boring as fuck. There was nothing going on in my
But
life.
look at the turntables because now she be having the tea, and now I'm like, oh yeah, because I'm just straight up chilling, and now she the one who got all these crazy stories to tell me.
Let's fast forward a few years.
Okay.
And you was feeling friendly,
Yep.
and you was trying to treat me out to somewhat.
Boba. Okay, that's because she treated me a lot. This was like, I think I was just going to college, and we started getting closer, and she treated me like many weeks in a row for boba. And I thought this one time, I got you this time. I remember we would both order Thai tea with bobas, and you told me what happened.
I'm like, no, girl, I got it. It's fine. Like, we would go after church.
Yeah.
It's right there by church. I'm like, it's fine. I got it. And we went there so many times. The owner knew who
They
we
knew
were.
us.
And I always paid. So I'm like, okay, it's fine. I'm the older sister. I don't mind.
Yeah.
And so, like, you insisted. I'm like, okay, fine. I remember putting my green debit card away and everything. You swipe.
Ding, ding, ding. You know that noise? Ding, ding, ding.
And I'm like,
Insufficient funds.
and so then I just put in my card, and I'm like, okay, that's fine. And like, she's laughing like this. And so then like the owner knew us, and he's just kind of like, no biggie.
It was embarrassing.
Okay, but do you remember this happening 2 weeks in a row?
2? I don't.
Beach. Okay, listen.
It was
The
twice.
second time it happened, I didn't even put my card away. I did not.
What happened then?
Last time I put my card back in my wallet. This time I just kept it out.
And then you paid. See, yours did?
Yours.
Oh, mine. I was like,
But you were
yours
in
did too?
college. Like, you were broke. So.
But if I were to offer, I should have had the money to pay for it.
But you guys, that wasn't the
That was
one.
rough.
It wasn't even just the two. Let me tell y'all another story about one time we were at Walmart and I was hungry. Like, okay, so for me, when I get low blood sugar, I just be needing to eat like something sweet right away, so I feel better. And so I think you had went to like the little bakery section. You got me like this cute little parfait. You know,
It was like chocolate and stuff.
it was
and
good.
then
It was like chocolate
whipped
mousse
cream.
with brownie. You know, it was good. And I was like, I don't want to eat this right now. You're like, it's fine. Just eat it. I'll pay for it later. I'm like, oh, okay. I don't think I have my card on me. So you're like, I'll just pay for it later. It's only like $3. I was like, oh, bet. So I eat it all. I'm hungry. And so I finished it. I put it in the cart. She's like, girl, you already finished this. Might as well throw it away. And I'm like, yeah, throw it away. And she's like, yeah, I'm just going to go throw it away. And
she didn't think I would. So I'm all right.
She walks right on over to the little trash can, throws it in the trash.
Because no proof.
Did you just make me steal? You promised.
She ate it already. Why would I pay for something that's empty?
I mean, she had a point, but I ate it because you told me you would pay for it. And so that is how I accidentally stole from Walmart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was funny. No one told you to eat it. Unless I did and I forgot. But...
You told me to eat it.
Yeah, probably.
You said just eat it. I'll pay for it.
Yeah. Who told you to listen to your younger sister who had just gotten out of, high school?
Yeah. You were so young. I don't even know why I believed you.
It's so funny. She thought I wouldn't have thrown that thing away, but I did.
You know, you've had many funny moments. Like, okay, can you tell them about that one time? Okay, you do this thing where you pick me up and you spin me.
Yeah. Oh, I don't do that so often anymore.
Why don't you do that to me? Is it because I gained some weight?
No. You're still very light. But I don't know. Maybe we'll have to do that some more. I think I'm scared that I'm going to drop you again. Like that one time. So one time, she got proposed to. Is that how you call it? I don't know what they call it these days.
One time?
It was her proposal day, and after she had said yes, I like picked her up and I spun her around, and all of a sudden she started falling.
Spiraling like this?
She started falling. Oh no, it was more like this, like because I was carrying her, and all of a sudden I was like, oh no, I need to flip myself and make myself fall down first. So then I did, and then I fell down first. Could you feel it?
Dude, I swear I felt us falling. And mind you, at this point, you had like spun me like 10 times at this point.
Probably.
Like you were doing
out of excitement.
Yeah.
Like
you would hug me. Yes. We would hug, and then like you would spin me, but you were so excited. Like you came and you hugged me and you spun me, and I felt us falling. And then at the same time, I felt you pull me on top of you. Yeah. I don't know how you did that, girl. You strong as fuck.
Thank you.
How did you do that?
I could not drop you. Why would I drop you? That was too scary.
You dropped yourself because I fell on top of you.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember my stockings ripped.
I would have felt you did, partake.
But I didn't hurt myself. Like I fell on top of you.
We have pictures.
Shall we insert it
I have pictures here. We got pictures. Yeah. It was so funny.
Oh my gosh, that
was a good time.
You have always been very silly. Like, I just remember like I think my fiance at the time picked me up, like scooped me up right away, and then you got scooped up too. So it was just like but I thought it was bad juju. I swear.
Really?
Yeah, immediately.
That's true. I never dropped her before.
You have never dropped me before.
It was that one time.
Just that one time.
Yeah. And I don't know if I've ever picked you up again ever since.
Have.
Oh, I have?
You have.
Oh, okay.
And you didn't drop me, but
okay.
I remember
that day
you dropped me.
That was your birthday.
It was my birthday, and I got proposed to on my birthday. I don't know how I feel about that.
You know how you feel about it. Trust yourself.
I don't like it, but
yeah.
Anyway, I'm not saying that I'm ungrateful. I'm just saying there are other reasons. You'll find out why.
You don't gotta explain yourself.
Okay. Ew, trauma response. Oh, what should we do when we overly explain ourselves because of trauma response?
You owe me $1. Just kidding.
Oh, you need $1?
First of all, boba tea is like $6, so I need $6. Okay.
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 So, also, remember that one time when we were little and we had guests staying at the house?
Oh dear, yeah, I remember.
And we had to go to the store because mom like wanted to go get stuff for like the guests or whatever.
Mm-hmm. At the Asian store.
Okay, now I ain't saying I'm a snitch.
Nope, she's a snitch.
Okay.
And she's a liar apparently too.
If you know,
she lied to me.
If you know me, you know I keep it real, but pun intended. You gonna know. So we're at the store and like, you know, you disappear for like a quick second. And so mom's like, go find your sister. I'm like, okay. I'm like looking around and I find you in the noodle aisle.
No. Wait, no, actually maybe.
I don't know where you were, but you were like in the noodle aisle. You were like standing and like I remember your cute little hands. You were like 8 or 9.
I was 8.
You were 8 and your cute little hands were like behind your like this.
Ew.
And I'm like, okay, mom's calling for you. What are you doing? And you're like, hey, Wen. Don't tell anybody, okay? I'm like, don't tell anybody what? You're like, just don't tell anybody, okay? I'm like, oh, yeah, what? And you're like, what did you say to me?
I think I just said, like, I pooped my pants or something. And I was wearing light blue pants.
Yes, with little silver glitter going on the sides.
It was white and silver, and
oh my God,
there were some brown chunks and brown liquid coming down my pants.
you shit your pants, bro? And like, and so I went to mom. I was like, Mom, so just
no. You said, Mom, and you started walking.
That's what I
was
did.
like, I felt so betrayed. I'm like, you literally just said you.
So sorry.
Don't tell anybody.
I do remember the first thing I did was, Mom.
I don't know why I thought that I could keep that a secret though.
Yeah, like you was stinky booty. It smelled so bad. Your butt was brown. Like, okay, y'all. Literally. Her pants were like a light blue, but it was like see through. Once she had,
it was like it was. You could see it. And I remember I pooped in the Joe aisle. And so I probably hid and went to the noodle aisle.
Pooped in the Joe aisle?
It was a Joe aisle because I remember people had to come and clean it.
You saw them?
Remember they came with like a mop and stuff because I think one of y'all told them or whatever. So, and then we had to walk out and y'all made me wait outside by the railings, by the sliding doors. And there were a group of boys chilling outside.
I felt so bad for you because you were doing like the walk of...
The walk of shame.
I want to say walk of shit, but like you were like walking like...
I know, embarrassment.
Like you were like trying to hide your butt. And I remember Mom had to get plastic bags to put on the seat.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Okay, rough. I'm sorry. Okay, I was a snitch when I was
And
little.
You was mean too, because you know why?
Oh.
Okay, so our mom will make us make bakungyo, which is literally, it sounds like cornbread in Hmong. Mm-hmm. But yeah, basically it's like corn, like shredded corn, if that's what it's called, and flour. And then you like put it in like a pan, and then you, what is it called?
It's not necessarily like a cornbread, but that's the best way we can explain it. It's like a little patty almost.
Yeah, it's yummy.
It is.
It's good.
I love it.
It's like a little rice cake, but corn. And anyways, she would make a lot, but she would burn a lot too. And so
I wasn't good.
I loved eating those. I was like, can I have some more? And you're like, you gotta eat the burnt ones first. So I was like, oh, okay, fine. So I really want to eat the good ones, but in order to eat the good ones, I had to eat the burnt ones first. But I got so full from eeating the burnt ones, I didn't even want the non-burnt ones no more.
Did you know what I was teaching you at that time?
What?
Delayed gratification.
there was no gratification. There was just delay. She was me. I was like, I didn't make it to eat what I wanted to eat. It's kind of funny though. I love at that story from time to time.
Oh my gosh, I know we laughed a lot. We had a lot of funny moments. Okay, but we also had some serious ass moments. Yeah. It's so funny to think about us being serious because I mean we do be serious, but okay, do you remember before on my wedding day when everybody had walked out already and you and I were in the back room and I think you and I were holding hands. Yeah. I think we hugged.
Yeah. It was like it's time.
Yeah. Like we both I feel like the earth stopped spinning for a moment.
Literally.
Yeah.
It was like it was paused. And it was like, you know, like a scene is playing.
Oh, yes.
And you're like, you're literally mentally capturing that moment.
Yes, forever. It's like a core memory.
Yeah. Your hair was up. You was in that dress with like, I think gold designs. It was like florally right here.
Yeah. And you were in your burgundy dress. And I think. Yeah. And at that point, you and I were just beginning to get close.
You looked so nervous in my mental image of you in that moment. You looked more nervous than happy or excited.
I was very nervous. I was scared.
Like kind of forcing a smile.
Feet. Yeah. Part of me was like wishing like, oh, please just tell me that I can run away with you right now. Please.
Man, you could have told me that. I would have told you.
I know. But you know how things played out. Yeah. We are now. But I just remember thinking like, okay, this moment's going to last a lifetime. I'm never going to forget this.
It was so sad and so sweet. It was. I remember like it was silent. Yeah. It was just me and you, and our eyes got watery. I forgot if we cried or not, but we hugged each other, and then I left.
Thinking, I cannot cry right now. Like, I just had my makeup done, but I was just like, I wanted to cry. Like, I just wanted to like circle in a ball. But it was nice that like, it was just me and you for a moment. Yeah. Because I knew that like after that, my life would forever change. And then in my mind at that time, I thought this would be the last time it's just me and you. Well, thankfully I got divorced and then we had more time together, but
more details to come about that.
Yeah, but seriously in that moment I was just like I felt very safe being there with just me and you though. Like that was probably like my favorite moment of that entire day.
That's sad. I'm happy to have been a part of that.
Oh, as soon as you walked out though and I was by myself, I like didn't know what to do with myself. I was like, part of me felt like, wait, why am I alone on my wedding day right now? I didn't want to be. I felt uncomfortable being alone because I remember you like, I'll see you out there, okay? And I'm like, okay. But I was like, oh, I would just want to start like panicking. I felt like my nervous system was like stirring, and I felt like you were keeping me sane when you were in the room with me, but otherwise I was just like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, literally everyone had left.
Yeah.
And then I think, yeah, we had left to go walk out on the aisle, and then it was your turn.
I remember hearing my song play,
and
I just remember like, oh my gosh, it's time.
Which one was the first one? Was it This I Promise You? And then the Broken Vessels?
Yeah, that was yours.
Oh, that was ours?
Yeah.
Oh, and then yours was Broken Vessels.
Mine was Broken Vessels.
Oh, I don't know what that was.
I knew specifically, I remember choosing Broken Vessels, and there's a part of me that remember thinking, if and when this ends, this song will be very ironic for me, and it will come back to comfort me.
Wow.
Yeah. And I know some people might be like, oh, so you were pessimistic from the beginning. No, I wasn't pessimistic. I just felt like there was a reason for everything, and things will come into play. Like, I didn't really understand at that time when you and I were in that room, but I just remember I'm never going to forget this moment.
Wow. And, you know, it's something about the bridges that be so powerful. Yeah. Bridges of songs. Like, I think you walked down to the bridge.
I did. I purposely.
Yeah. Oh, it's so powerful.
Yeah, it's a beautiful song.
And we talk about grace all the time. Yeah. Literally, Amazing Grace. How sweet the sound. That saved a wretch like me.
Yeah. So, like, even though the marriage was difficult and, like, challenging, I think about like the good moments in that, like, but it's funny because like the good moments didn't really include him. It included it like included the people I love. Like, even when I think about our proposal, I think about you carrying me and dropping me.
Oh, wow.
So like, and I know like when I was struggling a lot, I would call you a lot. Why are you laughing?
Okay, y'all know that TikTok video where it's like, you know, the insert the FaceTime ring. It would be like and you think it's like a jokey call, so you're like all like that. And then, so we actually speak a lot of Hmong to each other, like to play around. And I'm like, hello. And she'd be like in panic attack mode and like crying, and I'm like, oh, this is serious. And then I'm like, oh, what's wrong? Like, I felt so bad because you were like, you needed me to be serious, but I didn't know because you would just call, and I'd be like, like what you not. It's kind of funny.
I think I remember exactly what you're talking about, because when you answered, I was just like, forget it, I'm just gonna go in.
Yeah, no, she just went and told me what happened. I thought you were gonna yell at me or something for being silly in that moment.
Because like normally, like when I call you, you'd be like, hello, and I'd be like, hello,
yeah,
back?
She would say it back.
I would say it back, but that's how she knew I wasn't okay.
Yeah, I was like, oh shoot, this ain't the time. All right, let me put myself together.
But I know what reel or what TikTok you're talking about of like.
I have some other special memories. Ooh. One of them I remember is in 2022, and this one we were in Colorado, and we were in the what's it called?
The hot springs.
The hot springs, and it was dark, and we were just out there all
on the mountain
all day. Yeah, and we just weren't looking at the time. We were just looking at the stars, and like we saw many like shooting stars, and we were just singing.
So amazing.
Yeah, we were singing Yasmi songs, like just a cappella style, with just us and just singing. That was so beautiful, like looking at the shooting stars in the dark sky with just us. I mean, you know, we might have gotten sick from that, but
it was so incredible.
Yeah, it was beautiful. The water was warm, but the air was cool. Yeah. It was really nice.
Okay, and then, oh my gosh, remember? And then we couldn't find our stuff.
So we walked everywhere. That's probably where we got sick.
No, we were on top of a mountain. Yeah. There were no lights. We were in a resort, and it's a natural hot spring, so it's not like a pool we were in. We were in like a volcano type thing.
It was really cool.
And it had closed. And so we were there the night before, and like when it closes, like someone comes out with like a flashlight. But they didn't do that this time.
Yeah.
I think it was quiet. We were like in... I don't know if you've been in natural hot springs, but there are parts that are like really warm.
Yeah, and we were hidden in the rocks.
Because it was cold, y'all. We went in like late October. So it was so cold, and we got out. We're like, it's like 9:25. I think it was way past 9.
Really?
Yeah, because it closes at 9, but it was like 9:25, 9:30.
It was fun.
We couldn't find our stuff.
It. Yeah.
So we were walking. We were in our underwear.
Yeah. We didn't have like swimsuits. So we literally were in our underwears, right? Oh my gosh. But they were like thonginis. I mean like thongs, so they could pass as thonginis.
Yeah. I mean, it was cute. We looked cute, but
yeah.
Oh my gosh, speaking of water, remember when you and I were in New York City and we were dancing? We were at like this beach.
Yeah.
Like, I don't remember, like an hour away from the city, and we're like dancing under the moonlight. It was so fun.
That was fun. I love just being spontaneous and not caring what people think and just doing us and having a good time. It's bringing no harm to people. We're just enjoying life.
It was so fun.
It was.
I think our relationship makes it very difficult for like me to have regular relationships, because it's like, oh, I mean, the relationship I have with myself and the relationship I have with my sister is like so like meaningful. It's hard for me to settle for anything less.
And you shouldn't.
And
you know.
Yeah.
I love that we celebrate each other and we don't expect perfection from each other, but we do have expectations for each other. I think that that's healthy.
As we should.
We have boundaries and we communicate and we work on our relationship. And yeah, I mean, it's not that we don't put an effort. I think it's just kind of easy because we understand each other so well. But, you know, yeah.
Yeah, we've had tough times too, like when her debit card declined and like when I snitched on her type of things.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, we built our way here, so.
We laughed through a lot of it and cried through a lot of it.
Yeah, I think when we were little, it was tough. Like, oh my gosh, remember when I would put your lashes on you and I would get so mad because like
I would get watery eyes.
Like, you would be damn near crying, but I didn't realize that, oh, she's not used to this. Like, she didn't do this.
Yeah. She still be doing my lashes
so
now.
I would get so impatient when I was younger. Like, oh my God, why are you crying? You're like, I'm sorry, I'm
she
not
was
trying
mean.
to. Or like,
she was a bitch.
You would come to me. I ain't gonna
she
deny
was
that.
a bitch.
I was not
She'd punch me. I'm like, damn, I haven't leave marks on me. I'm like, geez.
Sorry.
She threw scissors at me and shit. Leaving me marks on my thighs. She's different now, though.
So has always been nicer to me.
I have.
Sorry, boo.
Even when you were a bitch.
And I just want you to know, only she can say that to me.
Yeah, only
Say
me.
it to me.
And when I say it, I don't really mean it. I say it for fun.
You're a liar.
To mess around.
No.
But yeah, I love the good times we share with each other, and even through the lows, like we had each other, and I love that we did that because we weren't alone. And
I just thought about something, but I don't know if it's quite appropriate. For,
what? You can share it.
For this.
What?
All right, fine. We're gonna talk about it.
What is it?
Y'all know how I'm meaner than her. You know I'm meaner than you.
I don't know about me, but I guess to people.
Some people think I'm meaner than her, which I think, whatever, subjective. But I guess in comparison to her, I'm a little bit meaner. But I think it's like the big sister in me.
Yeah.
Like, I just feel like I have to protect. Like, even when we cross the street, I know
my girl.
I'm sorry. I be forgetting that
I'm a grown-ass woman.
I still sometimes think we're 12 and 9. But anyway.
Yeah.
I just thought about, like, do you remember in 2017 when you told me that your boyfriend pushed you?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he pushed you. Like, I think this is like the second time that he like, put hands on you.
I think I told you the first time, too.
You did.
See, what I'm going to do is, in relationships, I'm a snitch. I'm going to tell her what happened.
She a snitch, too, y'all. So it ain't just me. Don't even come for just
me. So.
Okay, but
I'll tell you what happens.
Okay, and my sister be doing this thing where, like, if she's mad, okay, you didn't tell me at first. I had to get it out of you because you were just.
I got this face. I'll be like I can't even copy it right now.
Like,
but
she's
I'm
so happy of a person that when she's mad, she's like, her lips be like.
Yeah, I'll be like,
I'm mad.
I have the annoyed ick face.
Like your lip curl up just a tiny bit. And like I was like, girl, what's wrong with you? Like, what's wrong? You're like, I'm fine. I'm like, no, what happened?
I was so petty and like passive. I just be, I'm fine. Don't worry about it. I was like, girl, you
is not fine. What happened? And you had finally caved it and told me we're at Walmart.
Yeah. You
told me we're at Walmart and you told me what he did. And guess what? Her boyfriend was there at Walmart with us.
Yeah.
Oh, and so I met him in the chip aisle. How do I know it was in the chip aisle? Because when I choked him, the bags of chips were crumpling it behind.
Oh my gosh.
Him. Don't you ever put your hands on my sister. Ever.
Yeah. I will tell on you.
Yeah.
And I will leave you.
Okay, but like also the thing is like you and I tell each other almost like everything. Mm-hmm. I didn't tell you about that.
No, she didn't. I had found out because he had come and cried to me. And I was like, why are you crying so much? And he was so sad that you did that to him.
Oh, okay, well, I was mad that he did that to you.
Yeah, I felt so bad for him. Isn't that crazy? Like, he hurt me, but then I was sad because he was sad.
Yeah, I was going through some things at that time. And I was like, one thing you're not going to do is mess with my little sister.
Mm-hmm. And I was sad. because I was disappointed in him, because I'm just like, come on now. Like, you told me you did not want to be like your dad, and you saw what your dad did to your mom. Why would you do that to me? Or why would you? Because, like, pushing is already, like, an abusive behavior in itself. And so I had already started thinking in the long run of our relationship. I was like, he's going to be abusive to me. I don't want this. So I was preparing myself to leave, because even after that, it took months to leave still.
And I'm not saying that, like, what I did was right. But I will say is what I did, I don't think was wrong.
Thank you for standing up for me.
Girl, always, because the things that I went through, you're not going to go through.
Yeah.
The bad things.
Thank you. Girl, we had a lot of
sweet
good times. I got your back too.
And it'll get better.
Yeah.
Touch and agree.
Touch and agree. So. Thank you for listening to our funny, silly, deep, sad, crazy stories. And there are so many more to come.
Yeah.
So.
And we're making more all the time.
We are.
Stay tuned for more. See you next time.
See ya.